This week's blog, I'm going to talk about boat jumbles, and the Beaulieu Boat Jumble in particular, which is coming up on the 26th of April. This is a great British institution. I love it, and so does everybody else. It's worth going, actually, I always think, even if you don't buy or sell anything, because you see all your mates. I meet people I've met for 20 and 30 years there. People with grey hair and long grey beards pitch up, and I think this chap looks vaguely familiar. And it turns out it's the bloke who was on the next boat to me when I lived on Debtors Jetty in 1971 on the Humble River. Amazing day out. We get breakfast. I actually share a stand with my mate Ian McGilvery and my son-in-law, and we get down there at 6 o'clock in the morning. We cook up the bacon. I get some great bacon from our butcher, proper stuff, no water in it, and we have a lovely bacon sandwich. Then we lay out our stuff and off we go. So the buying and selling is remarkable. I've got stuff here. This is my little box. This is sort of some of the stuff I'm going to take with me this time. I'm looking at it actually, and look at this. This is a remarkable thing. It's got a little hole there for mousing it so it can't fall off. I bought this at the Jumble about 10 years ago, and I don't know why I bought it really, but I just liked it. It's the most lovely thing, and it's been in the shed here for 10 years waiting for its moment of glory, and absolutely nothing's happened, so it's going back in a couple of weeks. Here's something else. Now this is a class act. This is a heavy-duty galvanised hook. Was made for my pilot cutter by Arthur Doffney in Nova Scotia, the man whose father made the blocks for the Bluenose in the 1930s. There's pedigree for you. And you see how it's just beautifully forged. And but I can't use it anymore, you know. I've got a modern yacht now, and it's well, it's not quite the thing, is it? So this is going to the Jumble as well. Sadly, I hate to see the back of it really, but you know how it is. But somebody's going to get lucky, because I've got some lovely bronze bottle screws here that I've had for ages. I can't remember when I bought them really, but I've never used them. They're perfect. And I've been saving them for my daughter's yacht, because she's got a lovely little yacht, and I thought these might just fit, but you know, they're too big. And this is what Jumble's about, isn't it? What you've got in your shed and it just doesn't quite work, and it's been hanging around for years, and why don't you pass it on, get some money for it, and maybe you'll find something you want. They're too small for my boat, and they're bronze anyway. I need stainless now. So somebody is going to get lucky, because I've got a set of these. There's more in there, so that's going to be nice. I've got other things. This is a very expensive American speaker that I took off my boat because there were speakers all over the place. It was like sort of octaphonic sound everywhere, and I didn't really need that. I like my music, but not that much. So this one's come off. I don't know who'll buy that. Probably nobody. It'll end up in the shed again at the end of the do. It's got a great magnet though, so I might end up stripping it down and using it on the end of a string to dip into the bilge and pick up all those bits of tools and everything that I keep dropping into there. What I'm looking for, and if there's anybody out there got one, maybe we can pre-curse, get ahead of the game. This is the hat that goes on my compass, my binnacle compass. To be honest, this is what you buy. I mean, this is what Plath will sell you, and it's a nasty thing. It really is unpleasant. I don't like it at all. I'm looking for a nice stainless steel one that would look so much better. I've never found one. I've been looking for some years now, but well, we'll see. Meanwhile, this is at home. I can't even bring it to put it on the boat, it's so horrible. So the compass sort of sits there. It's covered up in the winter, but I don't know what I'm going to do with it really. We'll see. Anyway, there we are. Boat jumbles. Same the world over. I've been to some cracking boat jumbles in the United States. I went to one in Nova Scotia once when I was building a boat. And our shopping list then was a guitar. We needed a new guitar because my guitar was badly battered. My daughter needed a ball gown, and that was it really. That was the shopping list. We wanted a guitar and a ball gown. We found neither, instead of which we bought a lot of little tiny animals from a little boy who was sitting there with his little stall, and he was selling his toys, and he was only about 10, and these were little things he'd outgrown, and nobody was buying from him, and we were so sorry that we bought them. And you know, there's a little reindeer and a little woofy dog thing. They're tiny, and they're on my boat to this day because we didn't have the heart to see this lad buy nothing. So that's boat jumbles. They're all heart really. There's a few bandits and a few dodgy traders with wads full of fivers in their pockets, but that's all part of the fun. We love it. Beaulieu. With a bit of luck the sun will shine. 26th of April. See you there.